That, we found a way to add my two other gut boosters, probiotics and prebiotics. Armed with a brand new three-pronged gut health capsule, there was only one thing left to do: try it. Well, virtually the day I began using this concentrated formula, it was like a switch got flipped. I could feel the potent fibers, probiotics, and butyrate gently cleaning me out on the inside. I started giving it to select clients as well, people who were in desperate need of help and hadn't had success from other methods. And while I had planned on waiting months to hear from people about the effects on we could all have light bulbs that last our use them in conjunction with a 100% lectin-free diet. You and I staying in the dark about the causes of our leaky gut, because some of the biggest corporations in our country make money off our health issues. If this makes you angry, you are not alone. I was right there with you, which is when I finally decided to do something about it. Not just for me, but for all the patients in my care who were suffering from unexplained weight gain, fatigue, food cravings, and digestive problems and had no idea how to fix them. Well, armed with my new knowledge of the importance of gut health, I set out to make an all-natural formula that could actually boost my gut walls, not tear it. And pretty soon, I had something that actually gave me results, a mix of probiotics and prebiotics. By supplementing with these two things, I had the two ingredients my gut needed to make butyrate and keep me healthy and happy. That includes getting rid of my achy joints, my fatigue, my brain fog, and best of all, losing 70 pounds of weight and keeping it off for over 20 years and counting. But here's the thing. Prebiotics and probiotics worked really well for me because I used them in conjunction with a 100% lectin-free diet. That's right, I eat no tomatoes, corn, wheat, eggplant, beans, or other lectin-containing foods. I also eat a ton of prebiotic and probiotic-rich foods. And while many people have adopted my diet and had the same results I did, for other people, a totally lectin-free diet is just too tough. And believe me, I understand. People have busy lives, and very strict diets are not for everyone. So I began asking myself a new question. Was there any way I could give people a shortcut to improve gut health? Not just by increasing prebiotics and probiotics, but actually supplementing with pure 100% butyrate itself. This might seem obvious, but the truth is there's a big reason nobody does this. Butyrate supplements never make it to your gut. Butyrate is bound to salt ions, and your stomach breaks these connections down. So when you eat butyrate, it never makes it past your stomach to the intestines. So I began researching something that I knew could be a game changer. A way to create a type of butyrate that could be successfully ingested and make it to the gut walls. I quickly learned there's a reason it had never been done before. It's pretty much encapsulates liquid on a microscopic level. This encapsulation process protects whatever is inside, even from stomach acid. When I heard about it, I asked them a question that would end up changing my life and the lives of thousands of others. Can we create encapsulated butyrate? A few months later, after much testing, we had the answer. A regular-sized capsule that is actually filled with hundreds of smaller little capsules containing 100% pure, powerful butyrate. Not only that, we found a way to add my two other gut boosters, probiotics and prebiotics. Armed with a brand new three-pronged gut health capsule, there was only one thing left to do: try it. Well, virtually the day I began using this concentrated formula, it was like a switch got flipped. I could feel the potent fibers, probiotics, and butyrate gently cleaning me out on the inside. I started giving it to select clients as well, people who were in desperate need of help and hadn't had success from other methods. And while I had planned on waiting months to hear from people about the effects on digestive problems, I have to admit, I was shocked when people started using it. They told me it was making big changes. Some even said it didn't take weeks or months, but days. Specifically, people were telling me they were having the best bowel movements of their lives. I wasn't totally surprised though. I was having the exact same experience. As time went on, we noticed the deeper benefits: less gas and bloating, more energy, vastly reduced food cravings, a slimmer waistline, and best of all, people reported they just felt healthier, like their body was finally working right for the first time in years. And when I looked in the mirror, I could see the changes. And my clients were telling me the exact same thing. Dr. Gundry, I just wanted to fix my digestive issues. I had no idea I could actually look better. It sounds amazing, but it's not. You stop leaky gut. Number one, boost your probiotic levels so you have lots of good bacteria. Number two, boost your prebiotic levels so your good bacteria have fuel. Number three, boost butyrate levels so your body can build an ironclad gut lining. You already know about our revolutionary encapsulated butyrate, so let me briefly tell you about the incredible prebiotics and probiotics we used as well. Let's start with the super probiotic Bacillus coagulans. Of all the beneficial bacteria you can get into your gut, my favorite is Bacillus coagulans. That's because studies have shown it to be effective in helping stop bloating, abdominal discomfort, and occasional constipation and diarrhea. It's also been shown to help reduce straining and discomfort during bowel movements. In several human studies, it's also been shown to support immune health, something that's so important as we get older. In fact, a staggering 70% of your immune system is actually located right in your gut. And in animal studies, it's even shown to significantly reduce joint discomfort. But the main reason I chose this specific form of probiotic is because it actually survives all the way to the gut. You see, most probiotics you see in stores or online are made with bacteria that can't survive your stomach acid. The same problem we had with butyrate. So you'll see probiotics advertised as having 10 billion or 20 billion or even 50 billion colony-forming units. Sounds great. There's just one problem. If it's a cheap probiotic, very few, or perhaps even none of these beneficial bacteria will make it to your gut. That's where our Bacillus coagulans comes in. This high-tech strain is very unique. It's spore-forming, which means it's basically the seed of a probiotic. It has a virtually indestructible microscopic shell that keeps it safe as it travels through your stomach. In fact, it can't even be activated until it reaches your gut. This is a major innovation in the field of probiotics, which is why I believe the study results for it have been so extraordinary. And it's in every serving of BioComplete 3. But as I mentioned before, even the most powerful probiotics would be useless without the right fuel, high-fiber prebiotics. And for BioComplete 3, I chose the best prebiotic on the planet, a special form of prebiotic called sunfiber. Sunfiber, or guar gum, is extracted from special guar beans in Australia, and the extract from this plant produces one of the most powerful prebiotics on Earth. It's a well-established fact that virtually all prebiotics can help with reducing hunger cravings, providing smoother, easier bowel movements, helping achieve a slimmer waistline, supporting already healthy blood sugar levels, and even maintaining your heart health. And of course, they're the fuel that allows your probiotics to create butyrate. But most prebiotics do have one problem: bloating. For instance, Brussels sprouts are super healthy and contain tons of prebiotic fiber. But sometimes if you eat too much, you're going to get that full bloated belly, which doesn't look or feel good. And nobody likes the gassiness that comes along with it. This bloating is due to the fact that prebiotics contain certain kinds of fibers called FODMAPs. So usually with prebiotics, it's a double-edged sword. Health benefits? Absolutely. But you'll need to deal with bloating. But that's where sunfiber comes in. You see, of all the prebiotics on Earth, sunfiber has a special distinction. It contains no FODMAPs. That's right, because it contains no FODMAPs, sunfiber is the no bloating prebiotic. For that reason, it's my prebiotic fiber of choice. And yes, this digestive superfuel is in every serving of BioComplete 3. And when you combine it with our super strain probiotic and our pure encapsulated butyrate, you get what I now consider to be the most powerful all-in-one digestive health supplement I've ever created, bar none. It's an innovative three-pronged formula that will crush digestive discomfort, food cravings, and leaky gut symptoms in their tracks. Now, at this time, I should point out that BioComplete 3 is not necessarily for everyone. People do eat these foods regularly because, again, they're basically unavoidable in our modern diet. And you very likely have been experiencing food cravings, fatigue, aches, and a myriad of other issues for years. And BioComplete 3 was designed specifically for you. In fact, to test the power of BioComplete 3 for these exact issues, we conducted user groups between July and October of 2019. These weren't patients of mine. They were complete strangers, 30 volunteers between the ages of 32 and 74, who wanted help with nagging digestive issues. We conducted the user group for 3 full months, but amazingly, people were already raving about their results after just 2 weeks. After 2 weeks of using BioComplete 3, 97% of users said their bowel movements were more regular. 90% had a more positive mood. 87% had fewer cravings for carbs. 93% experienced less abdominal discomfort. And 97% said they could eat their favorite foods with less digestive discomfort. This was after just 14 days. But when our users came back after 4 weeks, their results were even better. 97% had fewer cravings for unhealthy foods. 100% said their overall digestion was better. 94% said they felt healthier. 90% had more energy. 90% said they were thinking more clearly. A majority of users said they had lost weight, noticed a decrease in belly fat, and that their stomach looked flatter. 90% had less gas and bloating. A staggering 100% said their bowel movements were now smooth and easy. And 97% of users said they just plain felt better. These results from total strangers are phenomenal. In 40 years of practicing medicine, I've rarely seen anything work this fast or this well. And it makes me so glad I never gave up on finding a method to help regular people take back control of their digestive health at home, all on their own. Okay, so let's talk about how you can try order right now and take advantage of the special internet-only price before it shoots up and you miss your chance.